All right, let's get started. Hello, and welcome to Mental Health Monday, where we talk about advocacy, resources, and ending the stigma associated with mental health. I am your host, Amanda, and today, yes, I know, I'm sure you are tired of hearing about Omicron and COVID and how it's sweeping the world right now, but we gotta talk about it. We want to share with you today some self-care tips while living in a pandemic, specifically in a pandemic that is rearing its ugly head in all of our lives. This type of situation can be extremely triggering for us, especially those who have struggled with trauma or struggled with PTSD from situations that were out of their control. This can be really, really triggering for us. So it's so important that we focus on self-care personally and fundamentally and specifically holistically. So the first thing that you can do to help take care of yourself during these unprecedented times is to limit social media news engagement. I cannot stress this enough. This has been my personal saving grace throughout this whole pandemic, is we like to stay informed. We like to keep up to date with what's going on in our community, in society, in the world as a whole. But once you learn the information that you need, shut off the news, shut off social media, and try as much as you can to not indulge or overindulge in that information, because it can be really toxic for our brain to constantly focus on such a negative thing all the time. So taking that much needed social media break, maybe grounding yourself in the present, coloring, doing some kind of grounding activity that's not looking at the news or engaging with COVID content is so important. So limiting your access to those things can be your saving grace. Another way that you can practice self-care during these times is to make sure that you are getting enough rest. Sleep is also an extremely important part of self-care during COVID. A lot of times, COVID content and just how things are going in the world can cause us to ruminate, can cause us to constantly think about what's going on and worry and have anxiety and stress over it. So make sure that you are doing your best to have a bedtime routine so you can limit that rumination. The less sleep that you get, the more inclined you are to ruminate and have those kinds of thoughts. So it's so important that you get the rest that you need during these times. Eating healthy. Eating healthy is a great way to nourish your body, stay grounded, do what you can to fight the virus as well. We know accessibility to good and healthy food is sometimes hard to come by. So just make sure you're eating your fruits, eating your vegetables, taking your multivitamin, whatever way those fruits and vegetables come that works for you on your diet, within your budget. Just make sure you're getting the right nutrients in your body to help you fight the virus and help you stimulate your mind is what I wanted to say, but that's not.
The vitamins to keep your system healthy and to feed your brain, nurture your brain.
Nurture your brain. I'm okay with that. And be sure you're taking your vitamins, not only to nurture your body, but also your brain. It's also extremely important that you stay active. Get moving, whatever that looks like for you. We do know that disability is a huge thing that individuals struggle with, and sometimes going to the gym or going for a run or doing yoga is not accessible for you. Maybe you're wheelchair bound, maybe you have other ailments that you're dealing with, and that's okay. Just find a way to continue to get active and move your body around. And our final step is to have fun. A lot of times we are so consumed with the worry of this virus, so consumed with the worry of the world, that we forget that the biggest part about taking care of ourselves and practicing self-care is having fun. It's doing stuff that makes us happy. Right now, socializing can be scary, so maybe it's not socializing. Maybe it's watching your favorite rom-com. Maybe it's joining a Zoom webinar that, you're really interested in. Maybe it's crocheting. Maybe it's playing with your animals. Maybe it's going for a walk. Engaging in fun activities and making sure that you're having fun and doing things that make you happy is a vital piece to all of this. Expressing gratitude and making sure that you are connected with yourself and the things that you like. Because a lot of times when going through this collective trauma, we can lose pieces of ourselves that we once enjoyed. And that's okay. That's a part of the process. It's just really important to reach out to your care team, lean on them, and find things that you enjoy, that you love, and that make you happy. And remember, wear your mask, get your vaccine, get your booster, do everything you can to stop the spread of this virus, and take care of yourself. As always, make sure you're staying connected to your care team. Come back next Monday for our next Mental Health Monday, and we will see you then. Thanks for joining us today. Bye-bye.